I'm setting my first figure on this ground line. These are his feet. I'll put his head at horizon level, eye level, horizon line, so I don't have to deal with foreshortening. And by drawing this first figure on the ground line, I'm establishing the height. Then I'll take a measurement from the bottom of the feet back to any point on the horizon line. It doesn't matter where along the horizon line. I'm going to give myself plenty of space. So I'll go from the bottom of his feet back to the horizon line, and then from the top of his head back to that same point along the horizon line. And now I've established the height of this figure as it moves back in space towards the horizon line. So all of these vertical lines represent the height of this figure as it moves back and gets smaller. I can take this height and move it horizontally. It doesn't change when I move it horizontally. So I'll take this line to use for a measurement, and I'll just come over here to the left, draw from the bottom of the feet over, and then from the top of the head, horizontal line over, and draw a vertical line between those two, and that's the height of my figure standing here. And I could have that same figure, the height has been established. There we go. Let's suppose I want to put a child with him. Establish the height on the ground plane here. Again, I'll go from the bottom of the child's feet back to the horizon line. And go from the top of the head back to the same point along the horizon line. And now I've established the height of the child as it moves back in space. And now these vertical lines give me the height of the kid. So I'll set him back here. This is his height. If he's standing back here, and I can take that same measurement and move it left or right horizontally. So I'll take another line from the bottom of his feet, from the top of his head, and draw another child over here. So your project is to set up your perspective diagram and then populate the ground with a number of figures done in proportion and scale to each other. Establish their height along this front ground line, take the lines from the bottom of their feet, top of their head, back to a vanishing point along the horizon, and use these vertical measurements as their height.